Good evening. I'm Sasquatch, and this is the Sasquatch Report. Today we are going to tackle the pressing issue of using the K word to describe overly pretentious women who look down on people who are not as woke as they are and demand that everyone adhere to their rules of thought and speech. Joining us tonight through telephone is our panel. We have White Karen, who goes by the name Emilly Swaven. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She is an activist. We have a Black Karen, grad student, Michelle Young, and a child bride from the Middle East. We will call her Miriam to protect her identity. Now, White Karen, some would argue that you have no actual talent or employable skills, and that's why you became an activist who makes up problems that exist in your own head to make yourself seem more important and virtuous than you actually are. Some would also argue that your claim using the K word is just as bad, if not worse, than using the N word is nothing more than a product of the never-ending contest among social justice warriors for bragging rights to being the biggest victims. How would you respond to that?
Thank you for having me, Sasquatch. No, the K word is stronger than the N word, at least currently. Misogyny and patriarchy has been around longer than slavery. Just don't use either, okay?
Okay, Miriam, would you like to add anything to that?
No, Sasquatch, I'm sorry. I don't really know what those words mean.
What words, Miriam?
Patriarchy and misogyny, Sasquatch. You see, I was groomed from birth to marry my 50-year-old uncle at the age of 9 and be his obedient servant. I never had time to learn...
Miriam, let me educate you on what misogyny is. You see, misogyny is when a dirty man has an opinion that is different than yours, and he calls you a mean name in order to take away your rights.
You're allowed to have an opinion, and your husband doesn't beat you mercilessly with a garden hose for saying it out loud? That must be really...
I'm going to go ahead and stop you both right there. I'm a Black woman who has been educated and had the opportunity to attend college, where I'm currently a grad student. I am the most educated out of anyone on this panel, so I believe that makes me more qualified than anyone here to say who has been the most victimized and underprivileged.
You got to go to school and college? Well, I guess that does mean you know more than me. My sister tried to go to school, and a bunch of men buried her up to her neck and threw stones at her head until she died from it.
Well, I'm going to educate you both as to who has been the most victimized and underprivileged. Karen is the word used for a white woman who weaponizes her privilege by tone policing women of color, calling the cops on Black children, demanding to speak to the manager when they don't get their way, etc. It's an attempt by white women to turn a call out of their bad behavior into an attack. I'm the biggest victim here, and nobody can argue with that. Yes, but Black Karen, some would say that both you and White Karen live in the United States and Canada, respectively, where you don't lack any human rights that a man has. I mean, you went to college and were educated. White Karen is a free-speaking activist who voices her opinion in public with no danger or fear of being publicly executed.
Oh, shut up, Sasquatch. You're just a dirty man who wants to take away my rights by calling me names. You are what's wrong with this entire world. I am a victim.
No, bitch, I'm the biggest victim.
No, I'm the biggest victim.
You shut your bitch mouth. I am the biggest victim here. Nobody can argue.
You have no idea
Shut up, Sass.
what it's like to be a woman in the United States.
I am the biggest
victim. I am a victim.
No, you're not.
Shut up. Shut up, Black
girl.
Karen. Shut up, Michelle.
Nobody is a bigger
victim.
You don't
know what
here
it's
than
like.
me. Okay, Miriam, I'll give you the last word. Miriam? Miriam, are you still with us?
My husband is coming. I have to go.
Okay, we are out of time. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the Sasquatch Report. I'm Sasquatch, wishing you a wonderful evening, and good night.
like and subscribe, you misogynistic bastards.
My husband is coming. I have to go.